August 26th through the 28th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Hotep Nation Weekend. The world will never be the same. Get your tickets and be a part of the first ever Hotep Nation Weekend. Hotep Nation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to spread the philosophy of hard work and self-care, will be hosting a weekend in Vegas with live podcasts, panels, pool party, and much more. Exclusive meet and greets with major figures in the Hotep community, including Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, President Doe Dudes, and other special guests. Network and build bridges in the Hotep community. Enjoy Vegas with a cool group of people. All of this can be found at the Hotep Nation Convention. So who is this for? Are you looking to build up your community? This is for you. Are you looking to expand business opportunities? This is for you. Are you looking for an opulent time with nation builders? This is for you. Hotep Nation's first annual convention in Las Vegas, this August 26th through the 28th. All information can be found in the description below. You won't want to miss this. August 26th through the 28th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Hotep Nation Weekend. The world will never be the same.
Gotcha.
Get your tickets and be a part of the first ever Hotep Nation Weekend. Hotep Nation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to spread the philosophy of hard work and self-care, will be hosting a weekend in Vegas with live podcasts, panels, pool party, and much more. Exclusive meet and greets with major figures in the Hotep community, including Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, President Doe Dudes, and other special guests. Network and build bridges in the Hotep community. Enjoy Vegas with a cool group of people. All of this can be found at the Hotep Nation Convention. So who is this for? Are you looking to build up your community? This is for you. Are you looking to expand business opportunities? This is for you. Are you looking for an opulent time with nation builders? This is for you. Hotep Nation's first annual convention in Las Vegas, this August 26th through the 28th. All information can be found in the description below. You won't want to miss this.
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday. Back at it again. Greatest podcast in the land on the first day of, according to Jesse Lee Peterson, White History Month. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. What's good with you, man?
Life is good, man. Just came back from Miami. Hit the road, promote the book. Next stop, Alex Jones.
Oh yeah, I seen you down there, down in Miami, man. You cutting up again, man.
Yeah, I'm saying. Good folks at Fresh and Fit Pod. They always treat me very well down there. I played in my first chess tournament this weekend.
Okay, how'd you do?
I came in fourth place because of a technicality. I tied for third, but the tiebreaker went to the other guy. So yeah, my first match, my first ever tournament match, I played against this little Asian girl, and she beat me. I was winning and fucked up, and then I ended up the tournament with 3.5 points. I got 3 wins and a tie. But it was dope. It was dope. It was a good experience to get the feel of the game. It's a lot to keep track of. That first game, I was like, I got to hit the clock, and I got to write down my moves, and I got to play the board, and I got to worry about where she looking at me in the eyes, because I was playing this other little Asian kid, and he was looking at my eyes to see where I'm looking on the board, trying to figure out where I might try to attack.
Yeah.
So I started, me and him started playing odd games, and then I whooped his ass. But, it was a lot to keep track of in that first game. I wasn't prepared for. But now I know. So yeah, but it was good, man. It was good. It was great first experience.
That's what's up, man. I'm still down the shore, man. Like, come with listen. This is the first time I've been down the shore for like a week, and Man, after the first couple of days, man, you're like, God damn. It gets a little rough, but I can't complain. It's
What you
just to
mean
have
it
a little
gets rough?
vacation down here with the family and stuff like that.
What you mean it gets rough?
But it's all right. We had good weather. Today's the only first day it really rained. Was down at the water park and all that. So I kind of wasn't paying attention to a lot of stuff that was happening online. Yeah, I don't know if I'm buffering or not.
You
but
buffering.
It was all right.
You buffering, dog. What you locked in on that Wi-Fi? I can't hear you now. You done lost all types of audio.
Yo, you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I just got booted or something. Well, let me close some of this stuff.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh wow, you was lagging for a second.
Yeah, it was buffering real bad. Yeah, I'm back. So let's get to it. Steph Colonel, this episode about to be hotter than your jersey yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Easy G, 49, thank you. D Mazaza, $20. Kamar Daniels, donations. Mark S, HJ did this thing on Fresh and Fit podcast. I know HJ was cringing at some of those girls' reactions. Yeah, I came in late, man. I seen in the Discord, I sent a super chat in Hotep and Bill, but I think the show was about over. But I try to get in there a little bit. But shout out to Fresh and Fit podcast.
Oh, dope. Appreciate that.
Steph Colonel, Uncle Shortep. Bees, cheese, and wine, please. Does other special guests at the Hotep conference mean Cosby will be there? Oh man, we'll talk about Cosby in a little bit. They're saying they got the Tupac wife. Jesus Christ. Here are the topics. Again, can we talk? Let's go over the BET Awards, man. Now I didn't watch it. And I don't know, people were saying it was done well and everything else. I seen your boy Diddy. He gave praises to Lil Nas X, said that's how you do your thing. I blocked Diddy for that comment.
You blocked him on Twitter?
I blocked him on Twitter. I'm like, oh, I had enough of you, Diddy, man. Then I didn't never seen what Lil Nas X did. You know what I mean? Then I seen in the videos. No, the pictures, they said he kissed one of his backup dancers passionately. That's the words that they described it on there. I thought we stopped watching BET. Does Shine still watch BET?
I'm amazed. I'm amazed that people still watch it. I found out it was on. I had no interest in watching it at all. I think it's got to be mostly kids. Got to be mostly kids at this point that want to see. If you've grown and watching that shit, I'm going to need you to reevaluate your life. Unless that's part of your job or something like that. Or, like, for example, when I had my blog, I had to watch the BET Awards because, it helped me promote the blog. It was business. So if you ain't in the entertainment industry, a lot of people watch that shit just to get their tweets off too. I remember back in the day, I used to watch Love and Hip Hop just to get my tweets off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You a live tweet a show, you get a lot of followers. I get 100 followers in a night telling jokes about what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people grifting off the BET Awards. But if you ain't grifting and you watching that shit, you really care, something wrong with you. It's the same award show I gave the white man, Sean King, a BET Award.
Another thing people were mad about, this Jack Harlow I think he got nominated for a BET Award.
Jack Harlow got nominated for a BET Award?
Yeah.
What'd he do?
I guess, I don't know, for music, I guess. I don't know what,
Huh? Nigga. I can't hear you, bro. You have timed out. Go restart your shore Wi-Fi router or something, man. Is that you? Is you back?
Yeah, I'm here. I said my connection's unstable.
Yeah. What you want to you in the Airbnb Wi-Fi? What you on?
Yeah, I'm just on the Wi-Fi in the house. They got Wi-Fi in the house, but I don't know. This is the only place I can really do the join.
Oh, he's a rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I had no idea he was a rapper. I thought he's an actor.
No, he's a rapper. He got a couple decent songs.
Jack Harlow?
Yeah.
Oh. But he was like from some white TV show, Friends or something. Friends reboot.
Take Rickshaw in 999 so Unc can rent better Wi-Fi. Come on,
man. Think you know it's like tonight.
Listen, we out here. I'm out here grinding on vacation, coming to give the people what they want, give the people the news, but only we can give it. And y'all giving me shit. Y'all ain't shit. I swear to God. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that share button right goddamn now. I want to hear no more about this goddamn raggedy ass Wi-Fi. Hit that share button. 372 in the room. Let's get this over 400. 90 likes. Let's get those likes over 100, please. Ken and Hotep, they done kicked Unc out the patio. Better use a hotspot. Oh, come on, man. Killing me, man. Fog Slayer 2, the return of the cause coming. Y'all killing it, man. Y'all killing it. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, if you're still watching BET, you know, a lot of people were saying, you know, I don't know, he's a tool for the elites and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But if you're still watching BET, man, in year 2021 now,
who was a tool for the elites? Jack Harlow?
No, Lil Nas X, man. I mean, the Shines was just complaining about, you know, the Shine complaining about the white man in any of their, you know, of the things, you know, in their spaces. You know what I'm saying? I did say he was looking at, they took a picture of, I think, Sweetie, like Jack Sweetie.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow was looking at her. They were saying Jack Harlow was trying to get some rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 Apparently he was shooting his shot at her. He got good taste. You know what I'm saying? I think she's gonna turn him out, twist him out, spin him back out.
Here you go with your light skin stuff again. We always talk about this colorism, and you are one of the primary reasons why.
Hey, leave the light skinned girls alone, all right?
Waste of Talent podcast for Unc's ransom looks like he's being held hostage. I'm on the patio sweating, man. It's hot as hell in here. There ain't no AC in this joint, man. Lord have mercy. Pockets hurting, but it's all good. It's all good. Shout out to Waste of Talent podcast. I should be appearing on a show soon. We're gonna talk about next, man. BBL, man. BBL. There was a BBL flight.
Yes.
You know, they have Soul plane, Shine plane. We had the BBL plane. Where was it coming from? Dominican? Dominican Republic?
Yeah, Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo. Somebody took a video. Damn near every passenger on the plane had to be get off on the wheelchair because they just went down there and got that BBL surgery. And everybody was talking about on timeline, is there a BBL epidemic in the Shine community, the African American, the Shine community?
Bro, I was in Miami sitting next to a girl who had a BBL.
You serious?
Yo, she got on air with us, Fresh and Fit podcast.
Yeah.
She got on there and well, she sat down, next to us or whatever, and she said, I can sit down. I can finally sit down on the podcast now. Because I guess before she was like squatting and she couldn't put weight on her ass. And she's like, it's the first time I've been on a podcast where I could actually sit on my butt. I said, what are you talking about? She said she had a BBL. I said, oh, how does that work? She was like, fat transfer. I said, from where? She pointed to her stomach and said into her butt. So they took the fat from her stomach, put it in her butt. This is like, it's normalized, man. Getting surgery normalized now, dog. It's almost like an investment too.
Right. Well, I can see some, investment,
I
because
get that
a lot
OnlyFans popping.
OnlyFans popping, the trick game popping, the stripper game popping. They go down there and spend, what is it? Well, how much is it? Like 10 grand or something like that?
Something like that.
10 grand, they get that money back, in a month or so. You know what I mean? So I guess it's a good investment. But, have we gone too far? I understand the investment part, but, some people are just out here just trying to keep up with the Joneses or trying to look, you know what I mean? I hate that some of these ladies be going down there doing that just to be doing that, just to feel good about themselves because everybody's getting it. You know how women are, they got to compete with each other and stuff like that.
Yeah. Somebody asked, what's a BBL? BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. What is a BBL? I think we've gone too far. I mean, I always thought that this trend is what was going to lead to the emergence and the triumphant T people. Because the T people, that's what they specialize in. That's what they do for the transition. So when I saw the whole thing coming down, I'm like, basically you saying you could take a male and modify him to look like whatever you want. So when I first saw this coming down the pike, I'm like, oh, this is going to be crazy. And, Alex Jones and his transhumanism, and this ain't the end of it, I think the next step is cybernetics. You're going to start attaching robotic parts to people.
I see a Vivian Munez, good follower. She said this is Kim Kardashian's fault. Is this Kim K's fault? Is all these women is Kim are they Kim K's sons?
They Kim K's sons. Yeah, because when Paris Hilton wanted to be a skinny no butt model, Kim K was the one that said no big butts are the way. And she made it to where even white women wanted to have a big butt. Because remember back in the day, white women didn't want big butts. And, white men wouldn't want them. But now butts is in. Everybody want a butt. Yeah, it's kind of weird, especially when I saw that plane. It was like, all those women are going down to the Dominican Republic. Like, it's a whole line of people. 80% of a flight coming back on wheelchairs because they got some type of surgery done, some type of cosmetic surgery. That's wild. Wow, man.
Man, but what happened to can we talk about the sisters, man? The sisters supposed to naturally have that joint, right? So what happened? Like, why did they do a deep dive into it? That's what I really don't understand.
Fried chicken. I mean, your ass don't look good when you got a belly too. You know what I mean? They not taking care of themselves. See, what a lot of women don't realize is that most men are hit anything. And really the trick is to have a thin waistline. That's the first step to being attractive for a woman. Thin waistline and a flat stomach. Let's start there. And they haven't been able to maintain that, which is why they take it and then they transfer it all over the body. But they haven't developed the habits to maintain that new body. So they'll be back again. And that's the problem. The fact that they'll have to be back for more and more surgeries. They're just going to complicate and ruin their bodies long term. And I think we're going to see long-term ramifications of all this stuff where women are going to be dealing with side effects in old age.
Yeah, that's kind of scary because, in the future, like this is just happening new. what's going to happen 20, 30 years from now when these women get in their 20s, I mean, their 40s, 50s, and 60s, you know what I'm saying? What are they going to do? They have to have the money to get it out, right? Like to reconstruct their butt, right? Or
yeah. You know, I always thought that fit bodies look better though. You know, the fit body chicks always look better than me than the BBL chicks. The BBL chicks, like the booty just don't look right. Like it don't match. It don't look natural. And that to me is just a huge turn on.
Yeah, you know, I always, you know, on Instagram, you know, I follow a lot of fitness people, fitness women and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way. That's the true way.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of think, you know, women of color there's some out there that do that, but I think they're kind of lacking behind it, you know, and I think that's the way we all have to do, you know, black men, you know, black women, everybody has to, you know, get fit. You know, I'm not too big on this, you know, just be how you are and stuff like that. I think everybody, it's in your best interest as health and to live a long time to be fit. And I think that's the way to go.
Absolutely. Especially you want to live a long life, especially in the age of the pandemic. You know, you want to do anything you can to keep your body nice and healthy.
Justin 704 just got here. Looking forward to meeting my favorite Hoteps of Vegas, Hotep Bill.
Nice, welcome, great. Can't wait to see you, man.
Robert Choice, Hotep Jesus was like Outlast the other day, looking Outcast looking the other day, looking so fresh, so clean. Ate sitting at the table with a group of women. Consider me jealous.
Yeah, it was a good time. Good time. Shorty in the blue was spitting at me too.
Oh boy. Patrick Calvet Anglade, a dude just won the Miss Nevada pageant. Oh my God, we gotta talk about that.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Is that what do they call that now? Cultural appropriation?
It definitely is. I see it. You know, I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I can't.
That's not misogyny. That's not the patriarchy.
It definitely is. You know, some women are hip to that and say, you know, like, yo, this isn't right. But, you know, all the woke women, you got to be woke, you know, and they're like, oh, yes, you know, like, so I think some women see it like, yeah, we're the stronger gender because these people want to turn themselves into us. What I think that's a little bit short-sighted because I think they're not turning into you. They're going to try to replace you. You know, that's I kind of think what the elites are doing with that stuff, you know, but I think that's why some women are like don't care about it or just look the other way and stuff like that. But, you know, there's a lot of women that are against it, you know, their voices are getting shouted down because they're not being woke enough, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to me, man. Like everything's getting weird. Like the army, you know, because last month was the Rainbow Month, and somebody had posted a post on the U.S. Army's Instagram, and they posted something about you know the month, and that they're all their members of their infantrymen and women that were members of that, and people were going ham in the comments, man. People were like, "Oh man, what is the Army turn to?" Blah 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 blah. And somebody, whoever's running the U.S. Army Instagram account was like, well, the U.S. Army didn't used to put a lot of black people in. Used to like, oh, come on, like they changed for the better. And a lot of people were like, man, I don't give a damn. Like if people were putting Russia and China in 4, I was crying. Man. Like people don't care. Like that's what I'm saying. The mission comes first. You know, they're trying to make it about who they are and stuff like that. That doesn't matter who you are. Like it. And when you're in the armed forces, you're supposed to be next person up, next man up, next woman up. It doesn't matter. Like you're who you are isn't important. You're just a soldier, not this sexuality, that color, or anything else. You are a soldier. You're not anything else. You know what I mean? So it's become so individualized, man. Like I said, man, like some people were saying, I think Russia or China in four, man. Like it's just gonna come down to it. It's crazy.
Trump would have never let that shit happen.
CJ Man, 2112. Yo, Hoteps, how you doing? BET is the worst. Also forgot to ask last week, what y'all think about Kamala's all-white senator luncheon with POC servers? Hoteps been told. You see that picture?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed. I was looking at the picture. I was like, all the black people are servants. Oh, man. It's foreshadowing. It's giving me retro vibes. It's giving me mammy vibes. It's giving me massive vibes. It's giving me sellout vibes. It's giving me colorism vibes. It's giving me house nigga vibes. Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
Chat, you know what vibes he really gave him? Descendants of slave owner vibes. That's what he got. You know what I mean? Don't think I forgot that.
ADOS vibes.
Yeah, but that was terrible. Cannon Hotep, I need some hamstrings tied into the ass. Thanks, Cannon. Elvis 305, breast implants have been worse. Like 90% of them got to be replaced in 10 15 years at best. Thank you, Elvis.
Yo, one of my favorite fit models went and got implants, breast implants. And she ain't been the same since. I mean, her ego was out of here now. And I can't really blame her. She looks a lot better with the new boobs. Because she was like, before she was, I'll be honest, she was just like sort of flat chested, you know, she was competing and stuff like that. And she went and got her new boobs, and you could tell like what that does for a woman's confidence is wild. Like boobs make a woman. You know what I'm saying? So that was real interesting. She still looks great. You know, she looks amazing. Kima Russo, I think she's the best fitness account on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah. Kima Russo, start with a Q. She fire. She rich. She got money. And she's super fit, like super, like her legs are like look crazy. And her arms, like she can do pull-ups, push-ups. She's like Cock Diesel, but she's cute. And she played basketball. But she's one of the best fitness counts on there. But yeah, she went and got the implants. And, you know, I always worry about what he said. You know, what are the implications in the future?
Yeah. Also, we forgot about Instagram. Like, you don't even have to do, like, you know, OnlyFans or like, you can just become, if you got enough followers, you get your followers up to get the BBL. You can just get rich off Instagram. You know what I mean? Influencer and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a new game out here.
The problem is a lot of girls don't know how to do that.
Right.
You'd be surprised at how many girls don't know how to work their sexiness. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, just take a picture of your boobs and post it over and over again. Like, dudes are thirsty. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's weird, but that's why you have a lot of dudes managing the OnlyFans girls. They talk about that on Fresh and Fit too. You know, girls don't know how to manage themselves, don't know how to manage their Instagram accounts. Maybe needing a man's assistant.
Steph Colonel, $3. A woman out here taking BBLs to be BBW.
See what he did there.
It's the first album we got to talk about, man. Your boy Jesse Lee Peterson, I think. Some say I was on his show. I don't remember that. But anyway, he said 4 years ago he started White History Month. I want this goddamn thing trending right now. We have let JLP down. We have let him down. Chat, we've all let Jesse Lee Peterson down. White History Month is supposed to be trending right now. Why isn't it trending, man? White folks, I blame white folks, man. Y'all supposed to hop on this. You got a good shine that gave y'all, he gave y'all the assist like this, and y'all didn't run with it?
Yeah. You know, when I saw it this morning, I think Sonny Johnson posted it making a joke.
Right.
And so I went to the the trending topic several times today, and White History Month was not trending. And I'm like, how y'all missed this opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to grift off of it a little bit, but this shit never trended. So I was like, damn, yeah, if y'all don't want to celebrate the motherfucker, I ain't gonna celebrate it for you.
Yo, I can't go all cool like GLP.
Word. At least provide me some cover, goddamn it. Cover my coolness up a little bit.
You know what I mean? They want to go all out, like, come on, man.
They want me tap dancing by myself in the middle of the field. Oh man, yeah, you right though. You just reminded me that that's exactly what I thought about today. Like, yo, why this shit not trending, yo? You right, they dropped the ball on that, man. It's fucking White History Month. Y'all supposed to run with that. Y'all run with everything else, and I'm talking specifically to the white right, the red whites.
Right.
Y'all already labeled racist. You know what I'm saying? And y'all do everything else to be racist. A nigga die, y'all like, fuck him. Cop shoot a nigga, fuck him. You drag his name through the mud. You talk about how he used to be on drugs, and you pull up his, and it's White History Month, and y'all want to celebrate the shit. Like, nah, yo, like, y'all got your priorities all wrong, man.
And they've been begging for this. You know how long I've heard,
Word.
What if there was a White History Month? What if there's a White History Month? And Jesse Lee Peterson gave it to y'all, and y'all was just like,
I don't know if I should type that in.
What the fuck?
Them niggas scared of Jack.
They scared to death, man.
Oh, man. Supposed to be white boy summer getting kicked off. Jack Harlow's over here shooting his shot at Saweetie. And y'all dropped the ball on White History Month. See?
It's the first day, man. Maybe Jesse will get it. It's a holiday weekend too. They get ready to celebrate 4th of July.
Yeah, they getting them hot dogs ready for the grill. You right. We're gonna give them some time.
Jay Greasy, Cabana Uncle with the Shoreline Griff. Thank you. Mary O'Donnell. I didn't know it was White History Month. I missed the day. It just starts today, Mary. Reparations requested. Dems must pay.
You know what they was calling White History Month?
What?
July 10th. And I'm like, see, you could have went with the nice and safe White History Month, and y'all chose to say July 10th. Just gonna culturally appropriate the niggas' holiday after they just got finished fighting with y'all about that shit. Oh man, but that's what they was saying. That shit was funny too. July 10th. Oh man.
You see your boy Rob Johnson. He calling for reparations, man. You see that?
What he said? I seen somebody tag me in that shit. I'm like, I don't got time for this shit right now. What he said, yo?
He want payments, man. He said, payments. Black folks have been denied 13 to 15 trillion of wealth, and therefore we must atone by paying Black people of all stripes, the rich ones, the poor ones, the middle ones, out of our pocket.
Okay.
He's asking the federal government to allocate 14 trillion to pay reparations, which you say would help close the wealth gap between white and Black Americans. He also thrown his support behind a $30 billion tax incentive program called the Better Opportunity Outcomes to bolster support for his proposal.
Okay. All right. What's the problem?
I don't know. He just mentioned that. That was an article that came out today on the first day of White History Month. You know, see, the media is counteracting that, man.
No, I heard about this. I got tagged in this yesterday, but in this today, but I heard about this the other day, I believe. This is a couple of days old.
He a billionaire. He won his check too.
That's what they was in the comments saying. It was in his Instagram post or wherever I saw it posted. It was saying, because somebody tagged me complaining about this shit. Oh my God, look at this billionaire asking for reparations. And I saw the DM and I'm like, nigga, I want my check, motherfucker. If the white man handing out money, he could put it right here in my hands. You know know what I'm saying? I am not turning down no free cash. Use a goddamn fool. This is what I understand about people. They say reparations. They be mad at black people because we got our hand out for some reparations. Nigga, I can go to work and ask for reparations too. I can get this money and get my reparations too. You need to ask the white man. You need to ask that white liberal, white conservative for your reparations. I drew it up in my new book, The Patriot Report, exposing the conspiracy of money and war. If white folks want reparations, go buy my book. If white folks want reparations in the country, go buy my book, The Patriot Report. The link is in the description box below. The Patriot Report, exposing the conspiracy of money and war, and every single case you need is in there. The case law is in there. I put the case law in there for you to go get reparations. Ball is in your court now. I'm going to get my nigga reparations. You better go get your cracker rations.
I would just take the income. Just give me no income tax, man. I think that'd be fair. I
want
stage.
Both. I want a check. I want tax exemption. I want a white woman.
Listen, you only get half of anything because you an island nigga anyway, so you don't really deserve it anyway. And matter of fact, we already went through this. Some money's coming out your pocket because you was the descendant of slave owners. We already went through this.
Nah. That's not facts. That's not facts. That's not facts. First of all, don't worry about my island reparations because we getting that from England. Okay, we gonna holler at the queen about that shit. Don't worry about that. But I deserve full reparations because I was born a goddamn American. I wasn't born in the islands. I was born here. So I deserve 100% of my niggerations. I need them. I want them. And Rob, the billionaire, if he going to do that, then go do that. He got my full support.
Francisco Ventura, $5 donation. Thank you. Steph Colonel, Mark Dice, you slipping. We rooting for you. Yeah, we haven't talked Mark Dice in a minute. Mark Dice, you to me tell me you a coward, man?
What happened?
You mean,
on White History Month?
Mark Dice, it's White History Month, man. Where you at, bro?
Word.
You mean to tell me Jesse Lee Peterson gave y'all a whole month of July? He said, just JLP said, July, it's just the white month. It's the whitest month of the year. And you don't got the nerve to back him up? Not one tweet? Not one happy White History Month? Somebody take Mark Dice's white card right now. Take his whiteness right now. Mark, give your whiteness to JLP, man. Give it to JLP, Mark. Somebody clip this. Mark Dice, give your whiteness to JLP because you is a coward and you will not you will not tweet, you will not advocate for White History Month starting today.
I checked it.
I'm some nuts, Mark.
Oh, I checked it and it's not there. It looked like he may have tweeted it in 2018 and deleted it. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I might be wrong. But yeah, so I got White History Month. I searched it with his name. It doesn't look like he's tweeted the hashtag. Let's check the string, and no, there's no White History Month here from Mark Dice. Yeah, he's officially dropped the ball on this.
See, this is the problem, man. And some of y'all have, especially when people like Mark. And you mentioned this. When it comes to black stuff, oh, here they come. Here they come talking about Trayvon. Here they come about George Floyd.
Kwanzaa,
here come about Kwanzaa. Talk about your own culture, your own history. Back that up. Word. And I want to hear this, America, blah, 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 blah. Come on. Like, no, bro. Talk about your own stuff, Mark. Stop grifting off ours. You know what I mean? God damn. Somebody nominate Mark for Grifter. Grifter of the Year, Mark Dice. Grifting off black folks' culture.
He said he grifting off our culture.
He is.
White History Month came and gone.
They sentenced Derek Chauvin.
Damn.
They gave him, let me get it right.
25.
Was it 22 years?
I know he got at least 2 dimes.
I don't think it was 25. I thought it was 21.
20 some change.
22 and a half years in prison for the murder of George Floyd.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? I want to hear your take about this because I see a whole lot of people, they're making comparisons about, people that get in football numbers selling dope. Somebody brought up AR-AB. Somebody brought up a lot of stuff. What do you think, bro? Is 22 and a half years good number? Some people are saying it's not enough.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Like, I don't know why people put so much weight on this thing, To me, I don't know. Because I don't even feel like the truth of the case was even surfaced. Right. Derek Chauvin and George Floyd were co-workers at one point. So when people telling me about this whole racism type thing, I feel like it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than that. I don't think it's that surface level. So when people are making this a racial issue, and I don't see it as a racial issue until those facts are unearthed, brought before the courts and the other players involved in the, the little ring that was going on. Hey, man, I don't know, I don't know, when they compare it to the, drug dealers and so on and so forth. I never really like to do that so much. My problem is not so much the numbers. It's like, don't talk about the numbers. Talk about the fact that they have a monopoly on drugs. We live on a planet that has natural minerals. And from these minerals, other things can be synthesized. And a group of people have taken up a monopoly on the rights to synthesize the minerals of the earth. Mm-hmm. And then when other people synthesize the minerals of the earth and distribute them for a profit, that entity basically robs them of those minerals that were synthesized, turns around and monetizes them because they're going to put the same joints back on the street, monetize it, right? Lock you up, kidnap you, a sovereign earthling, kidnap you. And if you, if you ever resist, have the opportunity to kill you. So it's not even about the numbers. It's about, like, let's talk about the real issues here. Why can't I distribute natural minerals synthesized from the earth? That's the conversation that needs to be had, not all this comparison to football numbers. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to be comparing numbers and not dealing with the fact. For example, rapper go down for guns. What the white man said, what the red white say. Aha, look at him. Shouldn't have been flashing his gun. But you go look at the red white Twitter account, he's posing with his guns all day with his family, right? Guns only look dangerous in a black man's hands. You see what I'm saying? Now.
Because niggas don't know how to shoot. That's
we talk about Lil Wayne, okay? And yes, he did shoot himself. But that's not what we talking about right now. But Plaxico Burress, yes, he did shoot himself. But the white man locked him up for shooting himself.
Right.
Biden and them locked him up. Clinton and them locked him up for shooting himself. Shooting yourself should be the penalty for whatever was the infraction. Oh, he shot himself. Cool. Let this nigga go. He learned his lesson. You know what I mean? Like, so then you have a situation where your Second Amendment rights are being infringed upon because they telling you, a sovereign earthling, that you're not allowed to possess weapons. Again, I don't care about the numbers. I don't want the charge to exist. Let's start the conversation there. And that's where niggas mess up.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people know I used to work at a jail. So I just read an article. I've seen people in chat. It's going to be like 15 years. Likely, it's going to be 15 years. He's going to have the rest supervised. I don't know how old he is. I think it looks like he's in his mid 40s.
How much how much time does he have to do? 85%?
I don't know. He has time. He's been in jail for 199 days. So he's got time served, and they're saying in the New York, I think in the Times, it said he's going to have to do, according to state sentencing guidelines, he'll probably serve less than 15 and remainder of the sentence be on supervised release. I don't know what the rules. Every state is different. You know, it's not federal charges, but every state is just.
He's gonna be on the streets in 5 years. He also what?
No, but he's also facing federal charges too. So. So he might get knocked upside the head again. Yeah. You know, Biden's in office and everything like that. But my point is, I was going to say, like, I don't know why people think jail is like necessarily easy. You know, you don't want to go to jail for, I don't know no amount of time. You know, the food is bad. You get bad medicine, you know, like imagine you getting a heart attack or you have some medical problem in jail. You think these COs is like, you know, the most trained to help you out? You know, I've seen a lot of people have their health goes bad in jail because it's not the greatest health system in the world. The nurses, you know, some of them might be looking out, but, you know, it's not the greatest thing to be. Plus, on top of it, it's the stress.
Yeah.
We on a pod with 60 shines, whoever, and you got to watch your back all the time. You know what I mean? Arguing, fussing. You're beefing over the boona. Who making the boona? You beefing. You got cut out the boona. You beefing over the card game. Yeah. I remember one time, man. Listen, they was playing. I was on the 2R pod. And they was playing ball, right? This was like in Gander, everything's inside. You don't go outside. You just go out. They give you a sunlight. It's in concrete. It's like a big building inside, but you don't see no grass or nothing. They are playing ball in the yard. This little joker, man. And this is why I knew I was like, man, I'm not messing with no short jokers in jail, man. If a short joker got in jail, he really loosened the fucking head, man. He wanted to fight me, this little joker. I was like, man, I had my hand on the radio, man. I was about to call them boys, man. I was just like, I'm not messing with this guy, man. And it was over something. It was over calls, and I was just like, man, that wasn't a foul. Man, fuck you, CO. I'm like, oh, here we go. And it looked like he wanted to like grab the mop wringer and try to hit me with it. Man, I was just like, man.
You what you was the ref?
Oh no, I was just watching. Listen, you're a CO. The best way to pass the time is just to watch the inmates do shit. I learned how to play spades. I learned how to play poker just by watching inmates doing it. Yeah. Dominoes, tomp. I just watch it. I'd be sitting there, you know, watch the inmates play. So sometimes they play ball. I go out there and watch them for like an hour. You got 8 hours to do. You locked up right with the inmates. So you got time. You got time to kill too. So that was the easiest way to kill time.
Yeah. He told the niggas it was a foul. And he wanted to fight.
Yeah. Little short joker, man. I'll never forget it, man. He was like 5, and I'm not tall my damn self. I'm like 5'8". This guy was like 5'2", 5'1".
You shot him with the stun gun?
No, we didn't.
You shot him with the regular gun?
Nah, the inmate squashed. They pulled him away. But I only got one fight. I got one fight with this. I think I told the story before.
Was that the one where y'all had locked old boy in his cell?
No, this is the one in the dorm, and he always I forget it. They call him Boo Bussin' or some shit. It was some crazy shit. It was one of Nerds people's, man. I don't know. He was just talking shit to me in the dorm like for years, for months, right? And then one day I had a bad day. I really want to be bothered. Here he comes again. You know, he's threatening to kill you. I'll kill you in the street. I'll beat your ass in the streets. Like, oh, whatever. And this time, you know how people tell you tough and get like real close to you, like real nose to nose. Mm-hmm. He did one of them and did like try to do the make me jump. But he headbutted me, right? He was that close to headbutting me. So I just teed off. I was just like, I hit him right here, man. Started tussling. He didn't throw no punches back. So I was giving him uppercuts in there, but we was going at it for a couple minutes. We got tired. Inmates broke it up. Then nurse comes around and gives medicine every 8 o'clock. When the nurse came around to the dorm, he decides to lay in the middle of the floor and say, "Nurse, I need help." And the nurse was like, "What happened?" "I want to press charges. CO Handy assaulted me." And then, I was just like, oh my God. Then we had to go to the captain and shit like that. We squashed it because it wasn't, the other CO should have called the code, but he didn't ever call the code. He was just letting us shoot the fair one. I don't know what he was thinking, but, he got squashed. That's the only time I got really into a fight.
Right. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. When you in there, you one of them too, man. People don't realize that.
Yeah, definitely. Seth Colonel, tax exempt status and Pogs. I'll take that. Waste of Talent podcast. Floyd was blazing the cop's chick. Uh-oh. Is that word on the streets?
Okay. See, I'm telling you, it's deeper than race, man, people. See?
Satch, winning with crutches came to that test. Breezy Bird, 22 years dropping the soap is enough time. Mario Jordan, you still my space part in the gulag, but Natasha might take your place. HJ1, I play chess too, smash that like, y'all, and BTFD. 644 in the room. Let's get this over 700. 217 likes. Let's get these likes over 300. So we'll see. But, I've seen a lot of people making comparisons about Derek Chauvin and sentencing. I don't know. I will say, if you sell the CIA's drugs, I don't really have, I don't really have, sympathy for you. On one hand, a lot of shots say, "Oh, the CIA drop drugs in the Black communities," and then you want to run around, turn around, sell it. That don't make no sense to me. If they knock your head off for that, God damn it. I think we're just playing stupid there. What's next? Yo, I guess we'll get into sports a little bit. You see that Tour de France crash, man?
Yeah, yo, what did that sign say?
Fuck no. Somebody tell us what the sign said, man. The Tour de France, they racing bikes over the hills of France, mountains of France. This one lady, it was a woman. No woman jokes, please. Came out with a sign, tried to do a sign. I don't know if she tried to get a meme or something. I think the sign said,
go grandpa, go grandma. Go grandma, grandpa.
She put that in front of while the bikes were coming up.
Yeah.
One dude hit it. Oh, and it was one of the biggest crashes in Tour de France history. Some people were saying it was the biggest. One guy got broken ribs, punctured lung. All because this woman wants to go out and put a sign about her grandma and grandpa? That was the shiniest shit I ever seen in my life. What the fuck?
He said that shit was shiny.
And she dipped. They had to catch her. They won't release how they caught her because she didn't stay at the scene. She rolled.
She ran away?
Yes. They caught her later. Some people were saying that they might have used facial recognition software, but the France police won't admit it. So then, but she rolled. She didn't stay there. Real rap. That's insane. Also,
that's wild. That's really just unprofessional. I'm suing the whole Tour de France. If I came in last place, I'm blaming it on them. Crash or not. Like, nah, bro, what you got me competing in over here? You supposed to have that shit gated off and whatnot, man. This is the Tour de France. People not supposed to be getting that close to riders. That's very unprofessional of the Tour de France. That's very ghetto of their event. That's very ghetto. France has to pull together. Must be all the yellow jackets keeping them distracted.
Also, sports. Scottie Pippen calls Phil Jackson racist.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Phil was... he's on records having some comments that some people are saying is kind of iffy. Like, he called LeBron's people a posse. And then I think he made some, generalizations of how white players play and black players play. The shine got to, dribble, put some shine on it, basically. Was Scotty just selling? Is he just attempting to sell a book, or what's going on? Do you think Phil Jackson? I know you don't follow Redacted Ball like I do. Do you feel that Phil Jackson is racist?
I think Scotty on drugs. I think he's on something. He didn't look too good to me. Did you see the video?
No, I didn't see the video.
He didn't look too healthy to me. I think he needs to go see a therapist or something. I think he's stressed. He's stressed.
He's stressing. Future was out here running his woman and stuff like that.
Yeah. He's stressing. Cause he a joke now online, it's like a meme now. Like Skype was a meme because Future snatched his wife or whatever. Like, so I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't think Phil is racist in my definition of the word, but I don't know because when people say racist, it means 20 million different things.
Right.
So what's Scottie Pippen's definition of racism? That's why I always start there with people. What's your definition of racism? Let's start there. But could Phil Jackson be racist? Sure. Sure, there's a possibility. He probably said the N-word a couple of times. I gotta be honest with you, yo. Can I say something real fast during White History Month?
Yeah.
If I was white, the first thing I'd do every day when I get home from work is go, nigga! In the comfort of my own house. I know if I do that, I think white people do that shit like in the car, at home. They just say this shit like, ha ha ha, motherfucker, I said it. You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful that word is. So I think Phil Jackson's definitely said the N-word a couple of times. I think he averages saying the N-word 7 times a year. And probably a couple of times around his black friends.
Oh my gosh. Then Jalen Rose says Kevin Love. Kevin Love's a white basketball player. He plays for Cleveland Cavaliers. He won a title with LeBron. He said he was put on the Olympic team as a token. The white token basketball player on the Olympic team.
Who said this?
Jalen Rose.
Okay.
What do you think about it? Is that true?
And that's just true. Now they was like, hold on now. We need some diversity. We have to send a representative over. And they put that Caucasian boy on that team.
But do you really need it? Because if the Olympics, like you're gonna play, Spain, they're all white. There's plenty of other teams that's all white. Basically whoever team the U.S. is playing, is going to be majority white. You know what I'm saying? So why do you need a token white person on your squad when the team you're playing against probably for the gold medal is going to be totally white? You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to ask the board of redacted. Why did you do that? Why did you feel that? Keep it on. Keep it real. Keep it real. In the year that he went to the Olympics, you picking him up? You put him on your squad? He's making your roster for the Olympics?
Kevin Love?
Yes.
No. But see, what they might be doing.
Don't try to slide by that, no.
Now, what I think they might be doing is like, if you're like, you need like a several year commitment. So if Kevin Love said, you know, I'm gonna play for y'all in the, because I think they have a World Cup in between this. If I'm playing for you, Team USA in the World Cup, and then I'll play the Olympics. I think they said honor that. You know, even though he's not good enough to be on that team, you know what I mean? He does kind of fit a role, but you know, his skill set, if he was healthy, you never know. But no, I probably wouldn't be picking him.
They did that shit with Christian Laettner.
Yeah. Well, Bird was on that squad too. And Mullen. Laettner wasn't the only white person.
Whoa. Hold on. Bird and Mullen black.
Oh, come on. White History Month, you stealing white folks, man? Oh, God. See, Mark Dice, man. Mark Dice, you be go off, man.
I'm saying they country boys. Those was Confederate flag flying, farmer, conservative boys. And you know, conservative boys is the niggas of white folks. So you know they could play some ball. Now, Christian Laettner, he didn't belong on that squad. There was somebody else that could have got picked up.
Yeah.
Bird was a legend. So you don't even count.
Well, they wanted one college guy. And
don't tell me Shaq was in the league that same year. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that. Somebody just said in the chat, Shaq was in the league during that year. See what I'm saying? Like, imagine picking fucking Christian Laettner over Shaq.
Yeah.
It don't even sound right, dog.
Yeah. I don't know if Laettner was a senior. That was back when they was trying to still keep them jokers in college. I don't know. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. John Ski, what is your opinion on the NFL's latest commercial during Pride Month? You seen that?
Oh, NFL's gay?
Yeah.
I've been saying that for years. So congrats to everybody with their favorite sports team in the bio. I've been telling cats that for years, dog. You buying into that shit, you fuck with them.
Yeah. Sam Baker says Laettner was the best college player of the year at this of his era. Facts. Oh, man, it's definitely White History Month. People talking out of turn like that. God damn. Yeah. He's not even the best Duke player of all time, man. I don't think. I have to go Grant Hill, man.
Yeah, he's not the best Duke player. There's another white boy out of Duke, probably more important than him. What's that one? Reddick? Didn't Reddick come out of Duke?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if Reddick won a championship. You know, if Reddick won it, I don't know. I'm not sure if Reddick won the title. If he did, he would be. But yeah, anyway, see, that's what we think about the NFL. I don't know. It's more, more companies bending over backwards, just, and what people are taking to support is just a marketing ploy. If people want to just do that, okay, and say, yeah, I don't know. I like one of these days it's going to backfire. I'm not sure we reached peak wokeness on that part yet, but I guarantee one of these years it's going to backfire and it's going to be the the pushback is going to be unbelievable. But we'll see. Olympic girl, what's her name? Gwen. Let me get her name. Gwen Emerson. What is her name? Gwen Berry. She finished third in the hammer throw for the Olympic trials. She will be going to the Olympics representing the United States of America. And what she says as she said she was set up. She said she got on the podium and they wasn't supposed to play the national anthem. When they got up there, they started playing the national anthem. So she turned away and just looked down and gave the American flag her ass to kiss. Oh my gosh. It just, you know how it was set off. You know how it goes.
I seen it.
Somebody disrespect the flag and all this stuff, man. I'm like, oh my God, here we go.
Gonna be a lynching at high noon.
You know, hold on, man. She says she wants to impact the world, says she's an activist. I hate the activist grift. It's just getting played out. Activist, she shifted her face toward the stands rather than the flag before holding up a black shirt that read "Activist Athletes."
Activist athlete. Oh yeah, you know, activist. Yeah, that's the new rap. You know, that's the new rap game. So she did intentionally shun the flag.
Yes.
But they told her that they wouldn't play it because of her request.
No, it was on a schedule, and the schedule got, I guess, moved back or up a few minutes, and that's why it played while they were on the stand. Either they were late or the flag. I mean, the anthem was early or whatever. That's why she said it was a setup.
I mean, it's this is where we are in America. This is exactly where we are. You know what tripped me out?
What?
I was in Miami and I was going by the elevator. And there's these older ladies, 3 older ladies, all of them overweight. Great souls, lovely people. Don't get me wrong. But they all look like, you know, diabetes was setting in. And one of the ladies had the nerve to say, "Oh, girl, you forgot your Sub-Zero." You know what I'm saying? Your joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, you don't need that. You don't need that. We good out here. It's open. And she like, nah, we don't take no chances. We don't take no chances. Later on, we went downstairs. I seen them by the bar. One of them was like, girl, I ain't even got no money for no drink. I turned around, just bought them all drinks. Like, here, fuck it. You my niggas. Bought them all drink. Cool people. But I got to thinking. They really got the black woman's mind. That's who they got. They got her mind. And it's like, it's an appeal to the ego. It's an appeal to the black woman's ego because activism, you know, they start saying that shit. I'm on the front lines and, you know, bravery and all that nonsense, that SJW jargon. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I see. When I saw that, I just see the white liberal programming. I don't see a black woman standing up for what she believes in. I want to see that. I want to see that because I'm like, if that's what she really believes in, for me to really believe in that, you would have had to been doing it. But niggas started posting pictures of her posing with the American flag. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know, is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one Mike?
Right.
That's where I, you know, start questioning, you know, the motives, because I was always the type of motherfucker, like, I'm not really trying to stand for this shit. I never wanted to stand for the shit because I always been on that shit. And today I just stand and do this shit like, here, motherfucker, here. Because it doesn't take nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? I feel it doesn't take nothing from you. And I feel like it's a privilege to be American. I honestly feel like that. I feel absolutely lucky to be an American. As shitty as this country may be, as socialist as this country may be, I fucking love America. God damn, it's 4th of July weekend, it's White History Month, I'm about to rant. God bless goddamn America. I just went to Miami. America can be a beautiful place if the liberals would just freaking relax. Could be a beautiful place. But we're very privileged to live in this country. Very privileged. And so I look at it as, I get what you're trying to do with your little gesture, but for me, that's not playing the long game. I think it's very short-term thinking, and I digress.
Yeah, I mean, just to tell a quick story. I remember when I was in high school, this is 90, 91, high school basketball games, niggas wasn't standing for nothing, man.
Word.
Niggas wasn't standing for shit. This is like Malcolm X, this had just come out and all this other stuff, you know what I mean?
Word.
You know, we had all the riots. I mean, this was before the riot. You know, this was a different time period, you know what I'm saying? When it was really real out here.
We was probably on the white liberal programming.
You know, it was more militant back then, you know.
It was.
Like now, it's different now. It's like, you know, we used to see Farrakhan on Donahue. We used to see Khalid Muhammad on Donahue.
Yeah.
You know, this is when the NOI was really damn near in their prime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this was a different time period.
This is true.
Now, these people are just doing it for clout, just doing it for likes, doing it for a bag.
Yeah.
You know? Like, come on, man. You mean to tell me you've reached the highest? It's not like them brothers in the 60s that put their hands in the air, you know, the black fist with the black glove.
Yeah.
This is a different time period, man.
Yeah.
You know, the shine is like, the only thing they complain about is, you know, this police brutality and stuff, like they're killing us. And like, first of all, no, they're not. Second of all, a lot of that stuff could be avoided. You know, we're at a time where I've never seen so many rich black folks. Niggas that got money.
Yeah.
Never seen so many.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about a lot, all black people's messed up. I look outside, man, I see y'all driving the fanciest cars. You got the nicest belts on. You got $2,000 pair of shoes on. You go to King of Prussia Mall right now and stand in front of what's that name of the call? The store. You know what I'm talking about. They got this one store. It has all the fancy high-end shit. I hardly walk through there, man, but you gotta walk through there to go to the other side, the other part of the mall. So sometimes I walk through there. I went over there and looked at them shoes, man. I'm like, it was you know, the Balenciagas and shit like that. I'm like, 2000 what? These niggas just run around and you just sit there and watch. If you're near King Prussia Mall, go there and watch. Go look at Neiman Marcus. That's what it is. Go to Neiman Marcus. Look at the shoe department. Look at the color of people that be looking at them high-end shoes. You tell me what color they are. Niggas is not broke. Niggas is making as much money as they ever made. They might trick it off on bullshit.
Yeah.
But they're getting money. Don't let them confuse. Don't believe this. All they broke and what can we do for the shine of the wealth gap? Wealth gap, my fucking ass. These niggas got fucking money. So I don't know what they complain about. What you could be complaining about, our education system and stuff like that. But like Gwen Berry has nothing to complain about. I'm sorry. She just doesn't. She's just grifting. She's just as bad as Sean King. You know what I mean? She's
not. Wait, whoa! You just slipped the tongue right there. Now, nobody is slicker than the white devil himself. So okay, don't say that. No, she ain't that bad. Ain't nothing that bad. That's a corrupt white man.
Travell says I'm talking about small percentages. All right. Go to the malls and just go look, and you tell me, man. That's what I want y'all to do, man. Y'all keep. Go to any high-end mall. If you in Atlanta, you in Georgia, go to one of the malls. I know that one mall they be shooting. Don't go in that mall, but can't go to any of the malls. And you tell me what they buying. Small percentage, my ass. I think he's got money. Josh, John Ski, what's your opinion on? Oh, I read that. Battle Crane, get the likes up, share this as well. Thank you, Battle Crane.
Word.
Get them likes up. They're over 300. Let's get a 350. Cassius Cam, thank you all for sharing my music. People can stream my new single, Pawn on the Board on all platforms. Play more on the way. Hotep and Bill, prioritize and execute. You heard the man, Cassius Cam. Go and stream Pawn on the Board right now. Jones Fire. Play it. Share it.
Yeah, he got great music.
Joshua Garcia, what's good with Uncle Hotep's lighting with the episode looking like Bill Cosby in the alleyway putting pops?
What?
I meant, because I got one small portable light and I meant to pack it. Always you forget stuff when you pack. I don't know why I did not pack my lights. I got them. You can just fold them. I don't know why I didn't bring it, but my bad. Next time, I got y'all next time whenever I travel. My bad. Cardavian Davis, I'm paid yet I'm owed. Well, that's what Rob Johnson said. He got money, but he still want his check, man. Yeah. He gonna get his check. Niggas want their check, man. I think, is Meghan McCain quitting The View? Did she give her resignation?
Wait, who?
Meghan McCain, The View.
Oh yeah, I saw something about that. That's true.
I guess I didn't see it trend, but that's what the article says. Daily. Did she give her a resignation? Shout out to Meghan McCain.
Why? You think she got pushed out?
I don't know.
You know what I think?
She probably got tired of arguing.
You know what I think? She's irrelevant. They only had it there because of the whole Trump situation. Because she represented that side. Now they're starting to die off. They're like, all right, we don't need you no more. What's she going to do after this?
Maybe.
What's Meghan McCain going to do after this? Go to Ben Shapiro? Go to Daily Caller and get a show like Candace? Or PragerU? Where's she going to go? Those are options after this. The View, the highest she ever going to go. I don't know why she quit that job. Maybe she was stressed. Which in that case, I agree.
One person I wish got a BBL is Meghan McCain. I swear to God, she needs it. I don't know. Maybe she's prepping to run for office. I don't know. I don't know what she
run for office.
I don't know. She did announce it, so so I don't know why. I don't know why, but I guess she had a good run on The View. Oh man, rest in piss. Listen, hold on. I don't ever do rest in piss, but rest in piss Donald Rumsfeld. rest in piss, Donald Rumsfeld. You know, one of the chief architects of the Iraq War.
Yes. Mm.
This guy died before that war was over. I can't. Oh my gosh! So he passed away. You got any words for Donnie?
Cracker. Best I could do.
Oh Jesus!
Raytheon's big mama Megan.
Did you see NSA put out a statement about Tucker Carlson?
What'd they say?
Let's read it.
Uh-oh.
On June 28, 2021, Tucker Carlson alleged that the NSA has been monitoring our electric communication and is planning to leak them in an attempt to take his show off the air. This allegation is untrue. Tucker Carlson has never been an intelligence target of the agency, and the NSA has never had any plans to try to take his program off the air. NSA has a foreign intelligence mission. We target foreign powers to generate insights on foreign activities that could harm the United States. With limited exceptions, an emergency, for example, the NSA may not target a U.S. citizen without a court order that explicitly authorized the target. Some people were saying Tucker was just grifting on that.
Tucker was grifting off them?
Yeah. And that wasn't true.
Who Tucker work for?
Starts with a C, ends with an A, I think.
Hold on a second. Let me ask that question one more time. 10-4 Kofi theory. Who Tucker Carlson work for?
Give me a C. C. Give me an I. I. Give me an A. What's that spell?
I just want to make sure we was on the same page real fast. You know what I'm saying? Boy. I'm not touching that subject. NSA, whatever they do, God bless y'all. People at the NSA, I know you got an agent on us. Look, what up, agent? Look. Be homies, man. Pound it up. You know what I'm saying? We good. Got no beef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people love Tucker. I don't know. Could be a separate agencies like messing with him? You know, just because he's worked for one agency doesn't mean another agency isn't trying to mess with him. You know, they got all different, factions. Different people. The redacted might be controlling different parts of different agencies, so they make them go against each other. You can't think of it as all one big happy family. Yeah. I would say.
Yeah. Christians in action, correct.
Did you see that pick me's versus the feminists on Twitter, man?
Oh, I hopped into my first Twitter space.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I usually like punch in somebody's room, listen for like 15 seconds, and then just like hop out.
Yeah.
I seen that shit said pick me versus feminist part 2. I said, ooh. Man, I opened that up, man. It was Hotep Central up in that motherfucker. Yeah, I had that shit rocking for like 45 minutes, listening to that shit like a podcast.
Niggas was arguing, man.
Oh, the sisters was going at it. They had a couple of the feminist type people up there and the other girls, and they was debating. They was doing their debate shit, and it was really cool to listen to. I'm sorry I had to stop listening because I had to go stream. But yeah, that was yesterday. Because the Cosby shit started all that. And they it got hot. when the Cosby shit first popped off, when I first got news of that, I said, "Oh, I know Twitter is on fire right now. Fire! Oh Lord!" I tweeted something. That shit started taking off. I said, "Nope, delete." That's not about to have me out here playing with pigs. So I just sat back and watched from afar. Man, oh man. But that was it. Well, so what did you see? Because I know you've seen it on the timeline.
Yeah, I just I looked at it and looked like the pygmies was putting their foot into the feminist ass, man. It looked like the pygmies had enough. They was like, we let y'all get these jokes on long enough. They came with some, I was just, from what I saw, they was just giving it to them. Because, it all makes sense, man. It's like, they're being jerks, man. Like, you got these feminists saying, I seen one was talking about, like, y'all say black men are trash, and then on the flip side say, black men don't protect us. You know what I mean? Like, that was like, what part of the game is that? You can't have it both ways like that. I definitely seen the pygmies just pick apart the feminist argument.
Yeah, they was killing them. It was killing them, man. It was beautiful to watch, man. Oh, I was listening to it on the spaces. It was beautiful to listen to, man. They was handing it to him. And it's only a matter of time for that shit boil over.
Yeah.
And spill into the streets, because everybody was being real patient with them. They was like, they searched and counted up how many times they referred to black men as bullet bags. That's like some alt-right talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how they referred to black men. These black feminists were referring to black men as bullet bags. This is what happens when you get killed by the cops. They be calling, oh, look, another bullet bag. They worse than white supremacists. So they was getting gathered. We don't call them pygmies. We call them Hotep sisters. You know what I'm saying? Because the feminist is the one that gave them that name, the pygmies. But, the pygmies is, the Hotep sisters was, they made me proud. They made me very proud. And that's why I said, I've been saying for a long time, for a very long time, people like, yo, asking me questions about, all the sisters and all the female shit. I'm like, yo, I'm a dude. I don't get involved in female stuff. The ladies gonna handle that. That's ladies' business. Because I knew one day would come and you gonna wake up that real black sister, because they still around. And that's a whole nother type of power. That's the power that the white liberal uses you for, black feminists. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They using them for that. But the thing is, when you get the white liberal your power, you lose some of your black soul. So they don't even got as much power.
Yeah, I kind of think that the feminists and them were kind of early to the social media game, so they got a stronghold on it. But now we're seeing other people start to push in.
Right.
And these people have more traditional values and thoughts. So now they're actually going to head to head. Like, they didn't have that before, So now these feminists don't have to defend themselves, and they can't, because their arguments are trash. But I wanted to say something. What do you think about spaces? Did you see? Listen, somebody last week, man, they call it Squarespaces. Listen.
Squarespaces.
Squarespaces, man. Listen.
Oh no.
Did you hear it? I was crying. And leave it to the shine. They going to defile spaces like the. I couldn't believe it, man. Chat, what I'm talking about, like, some lady had, like, and there was a lot of people in the room. There was like 40, 50 people in the room. She must have had I don't know, Mandingo Dildo and was just going to town. It had the mic right was just I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, this is what y'all doing? Jack did not create spaces for y'all to be going on there and masturbating and letting the sound play for 30, 40 people. But you know what? The girl who did it had an OnlyFans. You know, I think it worked out for her. It was advertisement for her.
Oh, that's funny.
Man, when CCP and Russia take over, man, they got a lot to clean up. Man. They got some work to do to clean up morality in this country.
They gonna have niggas in camps, dog. You gonna be in a gulag quick. Gonna be Auschwitz in this motherfucker.
That ass, man. Big Poppy, Griff don't stop even on vacation. Uncle Hotep, you right, you got that right. John Ski, have you ever watched Razor Fist rant video on Cosby will make you mad that what the white liberals did with the Cosby? I don't even know who Razor Fist is. You know who Razor Fist is?
I remember the name. I can't put the face to it though, but I'm definitely familiar with him. Well, no, I'm not familiar with him. Obviously, I heard of him.
Let's do it, man. Let's talk about the boy Bill, man. Bill got out of jail. Man.
Hold on, we're gonna play the.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We got a video. Our boy Ken. So go ahead, play that about our boy Bill, man.
Hey, yo, they eat Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby.
Philadelphia home.
Damn. I've been laying low for a few weeks trying to get some money, dealing with some stuff. And what happened when I done poked my head back into the ether? Bill Cosby released from jail. Sexual assault convictions are overturned. And many of you are probably wondering, why they overturn the convictions? Well, let me walk you through it. So back in 2005, Bill Cosby had a civil suit levied against him by one of his accusers. Now, the reason why they had a civil suit is because the prosecutor felt like they couldn't prosecute him criminally. Also, in a civil suit, Cosby can't plead the fifth. Now, I know a lot of y'all like, ho. If he can't plead the fifth, anything he say can be used against him in a court of law, right? But the prosecutor made a deal with Cosby. He said, if you tell us what we want to know and you go through with this civil suit, anything you say will not be used against you in any future trials. Now, when they asked Cosby, was he giving women quaaludes? He said, yeah. But he also said it was the 70s. We was all doing drugs. So fast forward, Cosby on trial for sexual assault. And guess what answers they used to put his black ass in jail? The answers he gave from 2005. Now, I know many of y'all wondering, like, didn't you just say that they had an agreement that they couldn't use any of that stuff in 2005 in any future trials? You're right. However, the prosecutor tried to pull the okie doke. Well, the prosecutor did pull the okie doke. He said that deal wasn't legally binding. There's no signatures and none of that stuff. So the prosecutor used all of that ammo in 2005 to convict Cosby. Cosby was found guilty by a jury of his peers. But that's not the end of the story, apparently, because he got out of jail, right? So that deal that he made with the prosecutor, turns out that was legally binding. See, in certain states, a verbal agreement is a legally binding agreement. And because Cosby and the prosecutor made a verbal agreement that they would not use any of that information in any future trials, that agreement stands. Fast forward to June 30th, Cosby set free. So basically, for those of y'all who are Team Cosby, he got that L back through a loophole. And those of y'all that's pissed off and that's anti-Bill Cosby, he got that L back through a loophole. See, in this case, the court of public opinion doesn't matter. The court of law matters. Now, could Cosby face charges possibly once again? I doubt it. He's an 83-year-old man. Do I think that he did it? Yeah, I think he did it. The reason I think he did it is because he told us he did it. Hell, if you go back and listen to some of his stand-up, he talk about flipping girls Spanish fly all the time. But do I think all those women were victims? No, I don't. I think a lot of the women knew what was what. You can get mad if you want, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, I hope this clears some things up for you guys. Ken and Hotep, holla at you.
Back.
Shout out to Kenan. Go follow Kenan on Twitter. What was your reaction, man? I was down the shore, and I was like, I couldn't believe it at first. I was like, oh shit. But like when you said it, like, I was like, I went right to Twitter because I knew people was going ham. And let me just go through the reasoning. Just like Kenan said in the video, they said, we can't use any of this what you say in this deposition and any other prosecutions. That's what the previous DA said, the DA that retired. So now the new DA comes in. And this is what I said. I was like, he was trying to win election. He ran on a promise, I'm a prosecute Bill Cosby. They elected him, so he went to go prosecute Bill Cosby. So he reneged on the previous DA's promise and used the illegal deposition that shouldn't have been in there. Like this is what all the Hoteps were saying. They're railroad. That's what we said. Y'all can believe what he did. To be honest, I don't believe that he's guilty of what they're saying. But even if you do, they railroaded him. That's railroading. You can't promise one thing, they're gonna turn around like, hey man, let me see that testimony. Oh, we got him. Come on, man. That's crazy. Yeah. And I'm seeing Mark Lamont Hill and all these jokers, like, I'm seeing prison abolitionists. Mark Lamont Hill is a prison abolitionist. You go ask him, he'll tell you that himself. He mad Cosby getting out of jail. I don't get it. How is this possible? How can a prison abolitionist be mad that Cosby getting out of jail? Like, come on now. Are we being for real, for real?
He hate Cosby more than the jail.
Yeah, it's insane to me. Like, I've seen a whole lot of people, man. I think Stephanie Mills came out, Felicia Rashad came out in support, and all these jokers, they mad at them because they still supported Cosby and after that. They supported Cosby. I don't know. The Black community is in shambles, man. Like, I don't know what these people want, man. It's obvious what they did. It's obvious. And even if you read the deposition, I'm not even gonna get into like the people saying they drugged her. Like if Cosby drugged her, that's like you smoking weed, you roll a blunt, you smoke, you give it to her, you're like, let me smoke it too. I don't know what drug is consensual. You know what I mean? It seemed like to me, he sounded like consensual use. Like, yeah, give it to me. It's not like he slipped it and dropped it in the goddamn her drink. He literally gave it to the person and they drank like, okay, thanks. People are just being dishonest. What it all amounts to, we got to go back to it. That pound cake speech, Bert, was ether, man. If we need to hold up, man. I might have to do it myself. I got to find that pound cake speech, play that ether beat, put behind it. Because that's the shine. It still burns their soul to this day. This is why they hate Bill. This is why they can never forgive him for that. Because he chastised him in front of the people. He told y'all about yourselves. This is one thing the Shine can't take. The Shine cannot take criticism. Can't. Bill was man enough to do it. All oh, y'all defending Bill and he hates you niggas. He hate black people. No, he hate you niggas. That's who he hate. He don't hate black people. He hate you niggas. 3 times with Dr. Umar. He don't hate black people. He hate you niggas. You shines that run around here act a goddamn fool. Can't speak right. Need to pull your pants up with your ass. Run around being ignorant. Tell you all to shape up. What's wrong with that? I guess y'all want the shine to be shine from to the end of time. God damn. This is why y'all hate him. You know, it's crazy that Hannibal Buress, and I won't forget you, Hannibal. He had a part to play in this. Because I swear agent told him, man, hey, man, you better talk about Cosby. We got it all rigged up. Next thing you know, Hannibal Buress is on commercials. He got his own show, the whole 9. He set the whole thing in motion. And they illegally put Bill Cosby in jail for 3 years. And seeing what they try to slick do is, you know, and lucky Cosby knew what he was doing. They tried to make him admit his thing. Remember, he just went up for parole and they denied it. He wanted to admit it. He's like, I ain't do nothing. See, that's how they get you. What do you think?
Oh, I mean, you ain't leave me but some crumbs left. You ate the meat off that bone. Oh. Yo, what you said, nigga? Like, damn. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else to be said, man. You just said it all, man. Cosby,
like I don't even want to get into like all the things Cosby has actually done for the black community. And he has. It's immense. People act like want to play it off like he hasn't done anything. There are HBCUs that wouldn't even be in business right now if it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
They would have went out of business. They would have closed. There are black people that wouldn't have got their degrees if it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
He paid off black people's student loans. I act like Bill wasn't nobody in the community.
I might have
it just pisses me off.
I might have the pound cake speech.
It just pisses me off that they want to hold a grudge because he told them about themselves. And you want to take an obvious flim-flam. So what happens if you don't think these DAs don't do this to other blacks or other people that are in jail? If they want to play dirty on a high-profile case like Bill Cosby, what do you think they're going to do to the shine that got caught? They accused him of selling rocks on the corner. What do you think they're going to do to them? It's chestnut checkers shine.
Yo, this nigga Bill funny. He said, are you not paying attention? People with their hat on backwards, pants down around the crack. Isn't that a sign of something? Or are you waiting for Jesus to pull his pants up? He said, isn't it a sign of something when she got her dress all the way up to the crack and got all kinds of needles and things going through her body? What part of Africa did that come from? There's something wrong with him, yo. Yo. Something wrong with Bill, man. I'm not reading no more of this, yo. This is a fool, yo.
I'm putting that to I'm going to TikTok. I'm putting that to Ether Beat, man. I'm putting parts of I'm gonna find a good part, put that to Ether Beat, because these shines, you know, that's what they was really mad at. That Ether he kicked on. And it just clouded their judgment.
This nigga,
I don't know.
this nigga Bill said, he said, boo hoo, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. Yes, he did do it. And you need to have an orange suit on too.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yo. Nah, this nigga's a fool, yo. I know they was hot after this speech, man. Oh my God.
That to me, the white liberal did him in just because of that speech. Now I'm not gonna say about he tried to buy NBC. In my opinion, the elites, the white liberals is like, no man, Bill. I don't know. Bill is he must have run amok of the elites for a while, because maybe it was part. I forgot about how they killed his son. So maybe that NBC part is real. They're trying to limit some of the money he has made, or his estate. But man, I really do think the pound cake speech was really when they was like, nah, we got to get Bill out of here, because they want to keep the African American, and in all seriousness, they want to keep the African American economy staying right where they're at. They don't want them to prove nothing. You know what I mean? They don't want to prove their work ethic, their how they act in public and stuff like that. You see how they're running around Atlanta shooting in the malls and shit like that. I seen Rochester, New York. I'm like, there's shines in Rochester, New York. I've never been to Rochester. Them motherfuckers in the Walmart, they be saying, they say you go to the Walmart in Rochester, New York, you playing with your life. I was like, what? Sure enough, they played this video, man. These girls was beefing at the Rochester Walmart parking lot, and 3 people got shot. I'm like, oh my God, man. I'm like, you serious? Is this what we doing? We going to the Rochester Walmart parking lot, having block parties, and then having a shootout? Like, we got some things to improve on, man. I'm not trying to hear nothing, man. These people need to hear. Some people, if you don't need to hear the pound cake speech, you should. If it don't apply, let it fly.
Right.
I don't know why. See these black liberals like Mark Lamont Hill and these uppity shines that don't know no shines that doing bids. They don't know shines that carry them things on. They don't know any of these niggas, but they want to speak for them. Shut up, man, because you're just making excuses for them. That's what you're doing. You're making excuses for them, using CRT and blaming white supremacy. That's all you're doing. I mean, we got enough power to change ourselves. We don't need the white man that's saying, get your foot off our neck. We don't need to say any of that, man. We have the power within ourselves, man. That's why, like, all this CRT talk, man, it's nuts, man, because we can do it ourselves, man. We can. Like, I'm not trying to believe, this nation is rife with white supremacy when they let the borders open for fucking 30, 40 years. And, this country is in majority, it's not going to be majority white in a couple of years. So why would a white supremacist country do that? Like, that kills the argument right there. And this is why, Mark Lamont, you won't have no Hoteps on there. You won't have no real, you won't have us on there. Because we'll cut you right off at the knees right there. I'm not trying, like, it's that simple. How you answer that question for me? Like, how is it a white supremacist country when their immigration policy says the other thing? It contradicts that totally. It's a question between elites and us, not white supremacy. When you put it on white supremacy, you're giving the elites a pass. You're having us fight each other. You're having these people down here. You have elites up here. You have the people down here. Blacks, whites, everybody, all the colors. But when you say it's white supremacy up here, when it's not, you're having these people talk and fight while these elites up here, they just stack up. They just stack up, Mark. Stop giving them a pass, Mark. You're out here shucking and jiving, tap dancing. Just because you got a doctorate from and you work at Temple doesn't mean you still ain't tap dancing, man. Shit, you're tap dancing. The thing is, when you got all these degrees, you're tap dancing. It makes it louder. It amplifies it.
Oh.
You the nigga that shouldn't be tap dancing. So when you got this high end degree, when you got this powerful platform, your tap dancing is amplified tenfold. That's wild.
That nigga dead. Ooh, he dead. Ooh, y'all want to see a dead body? Oh man, he murdered that nigga. Ooh, you ain't leave me nothing on that one either, huh? This nigga going off. Yeah, Uncle Hotep on fire tonight. Word. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I wanted no parts of the bill conversation, so I'm glad you did this tonight. This is beautiful.
Oh, I wanted all the smoke.
I knew you did. I knew you did. I said it on Twitter when the nurse said something. I said, yo, I'm about to snap. Yo.
Yeah, I'm nervous that we tend to know this shit. Like we said, like it's obvious, man. Like they railroaded it. That's all we said. This is a railroad. They railroaded it. Boozy badass said it. If Boozy badass can see it, like come on, man. Like this is ridiculous. This is a railroad, and you got this. You just got to remove. See, y'all so wrapped up in this Me Too era, and y'all want to do the right thing. And you so woke, so y'all want to take these people's side, this one side, and ignore the other. But come on, man. I remember.
Come on, man.
You got to remember what country we live in, and you got to remember what's really going on. You know, you can't just be like ignore the railroading. Because y'all sit there and complain about the criminal justice system all these goddamn years. And just because it's a person you do not like, you're going to ignore the railroading. That's not right. Y'all don't got no integrity if you do that. None at all. If y'all had some integrity, you'd be like, hey, man, the DA's messed up. And you know what? They tried to blame the original DA that made the deal with Cosby. You know what the original DA said about this case? He said, I can't prove this, man. I can't prove this. That's what he said. Y'all trying to make it because I guess he's connected with Trump somehow. So they try to, they did that MAGA connection. The original there's a reason that original DA did not try that in a criminal court of law because he said he couldn't prove it. And he said the lady's story contradicted each other. Somebody said, I'm about to pass out. Listen, that's what he said. That's what the DA said.
Yeah.
So then this next DA, he got his, I'm gonna get me a nigga badge on. He was like, oh, I got this guy. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Y'all can't put this. So, man.
One thing I'll say about Bill is this. I raised all my babies on Bill Cosby. All my babies go back. He's got an educational program for children. Sort of like a curriculum, but more like a guide on like how to instill, that pride in the child. That Hotep black pride. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole film. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I watched it.
What you think?
That was good stuff, man.
Good stuff, man.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
It works today.
It works today. Works today. Very positive programming. So I play that for all my babies once they can understand English like that. Let them see that. So I think Bill's done a lot for the culture. Some people say he was a dirtbag and all that other stuff. All I can do is comment on what I see. Wait, what? Damn, Sha'Carri Richardson could be out at the Olympics. Why?
Oh yeah, I just read that. I was gonna bring that up next. Let me read these super chats and talk about that. Joshua Garcia, what's good with Alex Light in this episode? Looking like Bill Cosby in the alleyway, pudding pops. Oh, I read the other thing. I read Big Poppy. John's, I read that. MB, the cause is innocent, but he turned.
Oh, come on.
He turned into Dem establishment way back, and he did it on an interview with O'Reilly, and then they buried him in piles of lies. But he won anyway. Long live the cons. Opinionated junkie Joe Rogan gonna be mad. So why is Joe Rogan gonna be mad? Chad, shout out to the men who inspire us to Hotep and build and trust our instincts. Sorry I'm late, but I'm here for the greatest pod in the universe. Ricky Green, $100 donation. Thank you, Ricky. Uncle on fire.
Oh, shout out to motherfucker. Shout out to Ricky Green. Appreciate you, homie.
You know, I love the sound effects. I can't really hear them when we're doing it, but when I did the playback, it sounds great.
Oh.
Breezy Bird, need to replay that honk speech at Vegas. Steph Colonel, they wanted Cosby to be guilty in the court of public opinion. It's never about justice. That's why Cosby is free now. Tough titties. Opinionated junkie, establishment right, and it left this mono party like Razor Fist said. What the hell is Razor Fist? Steph Colonel, debate the Hoteps, Lamont. We know you're watching. And B, anyone who's buying what the system is selling us, step and fetch it. Step and fetch. That's all you're doing. Ken Hotep, this is for Unc Shore Rant, Green among the Mark Lamont Hills of the Wilderness, intellectual, lazy, dishonest. Brother BB, 999 donation, thank you. Wasted Talent podcast, story coming soon on Cosby. How do you say that?
Jean Core.
Jean Core.
Jean Core. Make sure y'all go follow Jean Core, JIANCHOR.com. We got the Cosby story coming. This is news to me. Shout out to Wasted Talent podcast for breaking that news. So make sure y'all go subscribe to Jean Core, follow Jean Core blog on Twitter too, yo.
You can talk about your girl Cherie?
Sha'Carri?
Sha'Carri, damn.
Did you hear what happened?
Yeah.
You want to say it?
I mean,
you see why she got kicked out?
Yeah, smoking trees, gas. I mean, is she smoking because it helps her recover, or is she smoking because she just likes smoking weed? I don't know. I need to know why she was smoking, to be honest. I'm not gonna judge her for it. I mean, it's her career. I mean, if she gets, that's the rules, you should know that. But was she smoking for like help, like muscle recovery, or was she just smoking because she likes smoking rolling blunts and shit like that?
What you think?
I don't know. I can't tell, because some athletes say it helps them, man. You know what I mean? I used to smoke, but I don't really smoke like that anymore. You know what I mean? I can't do it. You know what I mean? But
the orange 64-inch weed telling me she be rolling blood. That's what it's telling me. But there's nothing wrong with that. She might need it for muscle recovery.
True. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's part of being a user. That's part of enjoying the flower.
But if you have rules the same, you can't. Like, you can't stop.
But here's my thing.
Right.
We don't know how long it stayed in her system. Because you could have it in your system 30 days ago. I think it takes a month for the marijuana to leave your body. So are they saying,
yeah.
Huh?
I mean, it depends. Some people, everybody's different. Like, the more in shape you are, the quicker it's going to get out of your body.
Yeah.
You know, she's really physically fit.
Yeah.
You know, how much water you drink. You know what I mean? All I know is NBA players smoke. Damn near all the NBA players smoke.
They do?
But they hardly ever get busted.
Do they get drug tested?
Yeah, they get drug tested. You know, but they get like, I think the players union they only get tested during a certain time period. So they know when to like lay off and stuff like that. It's a shame, man. Like if it's me,
Yeah.
I'm quitting smoking. If I made the Olympics, and if she off chance she wins a gold medal,
Yeah.
she is set for life, man.
Yeah.
Endorsements.
I wouldn't say life. Well, because it's the 100-meter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Put
pretty
on a
big event.
Wheaties box.
Yeah.
I don't know about for life. That's easy 10-year grip.
Yeah, it's a 10-year grift. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. 5 minimum.
5 minimum, 10-year grip.
Yeah.
She can play off on all types of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, she can launch a real successful career, even if she stopped running. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know, man. I needed more. I need to know more circumstances around it, but like, it's just something. It's unfortunate.
It's very
I
unfortunate.
would say. Like I don't want to. I mean, I can see both ways. Like, you know, why is this even on the list? I do think, you know, they have too many substances on that list.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think marijuana is a performance enhancing. Maybe it's a muscle recovery enhancing thing, but I don't think it enhances performance or by any means. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I seen Shine say they smoke weed. They used to play better when they smoke weed. They play ball. I don't know. That's how they. You ever heard nobody say that, man?
Yo, one time we was at the court. And I played ball, like I played basketball. You know, I played spook ball. That's what we used to do. Saying every day we was at the park. And we had smoked some good shit. And we went and played 2v2 against some random niggas. And they had their girls there. And I did some old fly shit that I know was that Mary. I know I've done some fly shit on the Mary. Bro, I went up for the shot, right?
Yeah.
He was about to block my shit. I pulled it down, went around my back, and underhand tucked it to my homie down in the post. He was wide open. He laid it up. He was my big man. Big Will, shout out to Big Will. The girls was like, ooh, that was nice. Because it was a tight game. Like, we was tied up the whole time. And I pulled that shit out of my ass. Nigga, I was blazing. I've played some of my best basketball high. So when you said it's not a sports enhancement drug, I'm like, maybe for some people.
Yeah, I heard stories like people say Rod Strickland used to play high, you know, Iverson high, you know, but there's been some people that said they was getting on. They played better. Spreewell, I think, was another name I've heard.
JR.
JR Ryder, yeah.
JR Smith.
Oh, JR Smith, yeah, JR, yes.
JR, you know he.
That's Jersey finding, one of Jersey boys.
Jersey, that's what we do in Jersey. We definitely play basketball in Jersey, man. That shit, I missed the park, man. I ain't played ball in a minute. But yo, I'm telling you, on that Yeezy, woo! Oh my God, I used to do so much fly shit. I used to be like, yo, we got burn before we ball. That's some shit out. Because I really enjoyed. Somebody said in the chat, they said True Vision 13 said the game feels slower when you're high. And it's so true. Like, your vision is like amazing. And the game seems slower. You seem more in control. You see the lanes better. Your defense is, I can't really remember if my defense is better or worse, but I feel like you see more of the court. Like, you're more like conscious and aware. You know what I'm saying? Your awareness goes up like 10 points.
Yeah, so she's definitely out though.
They said maybe.
Oh, okay, maybe.
So I'm praying for her. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, no. It says might not.
Okay.
So we gotta see. She said, Could miss Olympics. That would lessen her penalty, but could still cause a 30-day suspension, disqualify her opening performance at the Olympic trials, where she won the 100-meter dash. So they're saying she might miss part of the Olympics.
Okay.
If she does some other thing. I hope she gets. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. So maybe she can. Setback is a chance to get back up. You know what I mean? So Shikari, I mean, don't dwell too bad. So hopefully she gets some good news. Cassius Cam, I'll just explain classes 101. And Dub Will, they got Shikari out the way for that Red Bull and Sydney coughing. Oh my God, here we go. He had to give this gas, man. You'll have to give this colorism gas. Oh man.
Let me go look at it now.
Yeah, she light. I mean, I don't know. I might have been. I was looking at a video.
She white passing like.
That's what I thought, because I knew the video I was watching was a little grainy, but at first I was like, well, not really. No, I mean, from afar, if you look, you would be like, but if you look right, you get up close to her. Them eyebrows, she got some nigger eyebrows if I ever seen
Sticky shit.
Look at him, you see them jaws. Them damn bushes on my road, boy.
She got some brows on her. I'm looking at pictures of her now. She looked mixed. Like her mom white and her dad black. I see a picture of her. I think that's her coach. But she looked mixed. She looked like her mom white, her dad black, or something like that. That's how I like them too. I like a good mixed. I like mixed girls. My homie Damien has a theory.
What?
He said if we really want to destroy racism, he would say it a little bit more vulgar, but we would have to consummate with the white woman. He said everybody should consummate with white people, and that'll destroy racism. That's his theory. What do you think about that? Do you think that?
No, man. If you want to destroy racism, get rid of the American media. We get the media out of here. We'd be all right. You don't have to. Like, come on, man. Stop, y'all doing too much, man. Stop. Y'all just stop, man. You about to have Umar come down on us and everything. Stop. She's from Jersey, man. Dunlin.
Who?
Sydney
McLaughlin?
Dunellen, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Middlesex County.
Dunellen,
yeah.
Oh shit. I know where that's at. That's Dunellen is like go outside and take a look at like how big your block is, the block that you live on. That's how big Dunellen is. This is like one street. You know? I swear to God.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they got a little ass high school. It's a small town. I had some homies over there, cool peoples, man. Dunellen's a nice vibe. It's a nice vibe. It's a little.
She went to Union Catholic.
Oh, okay. She went to Union Catholic High. Okay, all right. Yeah, she went to private. Okay.
Damn, Jersey everywhere.
We do sports. That's what we do, man. Jersey do sports. You know why, right?
Why?
Because we like the second richest state in the country.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yo, man, you gotta look up. Bring up before we get out of here, man. We gotta get to JSN Wake. Made this meme, man. I'm dying, man.
What? Put it in the DMs.
I'm with tears, man.
Put it in the DMs.
Look at this guy, man.
Where'd you send it?
Oh, the HBTY. Yeah.
Okay. Hey yo. Hey yo, hold on. Let me pull this up. Yo, y'all niggas is funny. Hold on. Let me bring this up on last week. Y'all fooling, yo. Is that right? Y'all should be able to see that. Wow. Yeah, I see that. Oh my god. Mall Pog and Starbucks. Yo, y'all shout out, man. If y'all listen to the audio version. If y'all listen to the audio version, you gotta pull up on the video and see that, man. Oh my god. This is hilarious.
Oh, I keep saying we gotta make a book channel for. I'm gonna make a book channel for the Patreon. I mean, for the Discord. If y'all want access to Discord, join the.
What do you
Join
mean?
the Patreon. So we discuss books.
Oh, another channel. Okay.
Yeah. But I finished Thomas Sowell. I've been doing the audio book thing. It's something that works for me. Anyway, I'm listening to Kevin Garnett join now. I'll talk about that when I'm done. But I finished Thomas Sowell Odyssey, Personal Odyssey. Man, Thomas Sowell was a real nigga, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. He definitely was. He like, I don't know how he even got into that lane where people even question his blackness. That's how real he was.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how that even happened. Like I know how it happened. The white liberal media did it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But he's been nothing but, if you want to say pro-black, whatever.
Yeah.
He's been nothing but that his entire life.
Yeah.
You know, he's a smart guy. You know, I highly recommend the book. You know, it was just an eye opener. You know, how real he was. You know what I mean? And then, you know, his approach to doing things was, you know, he doesn't want to. And this approach was in all his teaching stops. He said there was other black professors that had the same way of thinking, but they wouldn't really say it because, you know, it was politically incorrect. Mm-hmm. You know, he doesn't want to gift anybody. Yeah, it was Sowell's 91st birthday. Happy birthday, belated birthday to Thomas Sowell. He doesn't want to gift. We did it wrong with, you know, with affirmative action, pushing, you know, some blacks into the spaces they weren't ready for. You know, what we should have been trying to do is find the black people that were ready, they're talented, and push and make sure they got the stuff done. Right. You know, and help them out. You know, that's what every, you know, where he was teaching at Howard and other place he was teaching. That's what he tried to do. You know, he wasn't giving nobody no breaks like that. You know, he would help them out if they asked for him and stuff like that. But, you know, you gotta study. Even when he was in school, you know, when he went to, I think he was at Harvard, man, he had like his first semester, he was rooming with it was 3 or 4 other white dudes, right? And he just got out of it took him a while to get back to school, but because he had dropped out, you know, he was 16, he had problems in his house and stuff like that. He had to go get a job. So he went back and, you know, went to in the Army got drafted during Korea. So, but when he first started school, man, like his first semester, he had like D's and stuff like that. And he said, you know, he noticed the white boys, you know, they was like studying nonstop. And it was like he was saying they was working way harder than he was. And so when he started working it way harder, that's when his shit, he started overpass them. You know what he told him? Like he got D's, and I think he might have failed a course his first semester. And he told one of his roommates he can still finish magna cum laude. And the roommate laughed at him, and he finished magna cum laude. That's how much of a turnaround he did. And he did that turnaround because he worked hard as shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes not. Like instead of like trying to push people through, we gotta encourage hard work for our people. That's what I got from some of that stuff. But I'm gonna make a video.
So you're basically saying the white man made Thomas Sowell better.
I mean, you gotta learn something from everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, you shouldn't be ashamed to say that. But you know, he just noticed they worked a lot harder. You know, because that's what he did. What it took to. It could have been anyone, you know, just because that was his roommates. That it was, but you know, I think he just learned he was in a space where he had to work harder than he usually did.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And he did all types of stuff. He worked while going to school and everything. He took like stay up all night studying and stuff like that. Man, it's amazing what you have to do at the high end colleges. Right?
That's dope. I'm gonna check that one out, man.
I don't think there's anything else, man. Steph Colonel, it's okay to celebrate White History Month. Thanks for donation, Steph. You got anything else?
Donovan Sharp. I'm bringing Donovan Sharp on my channel tomorrow. Epic conversation. That's gonna be crazy. He's such a character. Great guy. He's the one that flew me out to Vegas and put me on the stage, put me on the CME stage, gave me an hour to talk, you know. Appreciative of that guy giving me a platform to speak and show off my skills. And he's coming on my channel tomorrow. That's gonna be dope. I'm probably gonna check out Shaka Akmo spill with him tomorrow night. Mogul Summit Saturday. When are we doing the what's the name? The Hotep Hotep Zoom meetup.
I guess we gotta do it next weekend.
Next weekend?
Yeah.
Man, I got my family reunion next weekend.
Oh, okay. I mean, can we do it during the week?
Do it. All right.
Like on
I don't know about during the week. That's rough. I stream every night. It's grifting season.
Nice. We gotta just push it back to the week after, I guess.
We own like 2.
Yeah, we do. No, I think it's just I think it is.
Because this month just started.
Yeah.
So we'd have to do July and June and July.
Yeah,
we do it back to back weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. Patreon.com/ Hoteps BEEN Told you. Get into Patreon. We have our little secret society. All we ask is trust. If you in the VIP top tier, we powwow in the Zoom and all the conversations are redacted. Y'all want to join us.
Darian, thank you, $20 donation. And us, 610, just got done watching Versus, had some love after the Shine activities. I think it was Keith Sweat versus
Bobby Brown.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that was tonight.
But yeah, I'll be back around. I'll be back streaming Sunday night, so I'll be back home from vacation.
When you coming back home from the beach?
Saturday, leaving Saturday.
Saturday? Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Enjoy.
All right, man.
Safe trip.
All right, man. You too, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right. I'll be back streaming Sunday night, so I'll be back home from vacation.
When you coming back home from the beach?
Saturday, leaving Saturday.
Saturday? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Enjoy.
All right, man.
Safe trip.